Picture a quiet evening in 1953. A man sits at a bar in San Francisco, sipping a drink. Nothing seems unusual. Then the walls begin to breathe. Colors bleed into impossible shapes. His own reflection twists into something monstrous. He staggers into the street, convinced the world is ending. He has no idea why. Because hours earlier, without his knowledge or consent, a CIA operative slipped a massive dose of LSD into his glass. This was not an accident. This was MK Ultra. In the frozen paranoia of the early Cold War, American intelligence became obsessed with a single fear. The enemy had cracked the human mind. Reports from Korea claimed communists could reprogram captured soldiers, turning loyal men into obedient puppets. The CIA decided it needed the same power. On April 13, 1953, Director Allen Dulles signed the order. Project MK Ultra was born. A sprawling, compartmented program spanning universities, hospitals, prisons, and secret safe houses across America and beyond. Its mission? Discover how to control human behavior completely. Break the mind, then rebuild it under new instructions. At the center stood Sidney Gottlieb, a brilliant but reclusive chemist with a clubfoot and a chilling calm. Known inside the agency as the Poisoner-in-Chief, Gottlieb ran 149 sub-projects with virtually unlimited funding and zero oversight. He tested hypnosis, sensory deprivation, electroshock, radiation, and exotic poisons. But one substance captivated him above all: lysergic acid diethylamide, LSD. Gottlieb believed megadoses could shatter a person's personality like glass, leaving a blank slate ready for reprogramming. The subjects were everywhere. Federal prisoners offered reduced sentences, mental patients who could not refuse. Even CIA staff dosed at office retreats without warning. In one documented case, an entire group of agency employees drank coffee laced with LSD during a routine meeting. Panic spread as reality unraveled around them. But the most infamous operation carried the codename Midnight Climax. In San Francisco and New York, the CIA rented luxury apartments and turned them into hidden laboratories. Prostitutes on the payroll brought unsuspecting men back from bars. Behind bedroom mirrors, agents sat in darkness with martinis and tape recorders. As soon as the target drank his cocktail, spiked with LSD, the observation began. The goal was to study sexual behavior, vulnerability, and blackmail potential under the influence. Men lost control of their minds while strangers watched and took notes. Lives fractured quietly. Some victims suffered permanent psychosis, others lived with flashbacks for decades. One case crossed into irreversible tragedy. Army biochemist Frank Olson attended a CIA retreat in 1953. His colleagues dosed his drink with LSD as part of a routine test. Days later, gripped by paranoia and despair, Olson crashed through a closed 10th-floor hotel window in New York. The agency called it suicide. For 22 years, his family believed the story. Then declassified files revealed the truth. Olson had been drugged without consent, and the CIA covered it up. He became the only officially acknowledged death of MK Ultra, though many believe there were more. By the early 1970s, the program had produced no reliable mind control technique, only chaos and suffering. In 1973, facing growing scrutiny, CIA Director Allen Dulles ordered every trace destroyed. Thousands of pages went into incinerators, yet a misfiled cache survived. In 1975, investigative journalists and congressional committees forced the remaining documents into the light. The nation learned its own intelligence agency had conducted illegal experiments on unaware citizens for 2 decades. Universities, hospitals, and prisons had all taken CIA money to participate. MK Ultra officially ended in 1973, but its shatter never fully lifted. It eroded trust in government and medicine. It fed decades of conspiracy culture, and it raised a question that still lingers. How much was truly destroyed, and how much simply went deeper underground? The search for perfect control over the human mind did not yield a weapon. It yielded a warning. Thank you for watching. Stay curious.